Yeah, I'll probably just sum it up in 3 words, and then that's local, public, and yours. Community control is crucial to our success in meeting the diverse needs that we have. Trust, respect, responsiveness is really what it's all about. It's in our DNA. And I believe we all want to see our communities thrive, and it's great to play a role in it.
From my standpoint, it was the fact that I got to see the local ownership, the devotion to public service that our members have, how much they care about doing the right thing for their communities and their customers, and then being able to play a part of that was really exciting. Then my career transitioned at AMP, and I had the opportunity to go down to the State House and lobby, advocate on behalf of our members. And I got to have an opportunity to sort of go battle with people that were attacking the public power business model, which made me even more of a believer. And I also had the opportunity to work with our members on grassroots and saw how passionate they were about their systems, and that was frankly infectious.
I believe our shift to get our members to diversify our energy portfolios, to minimize costs due to the market risk was a top item. Certainly the addition of our member-owned generation a decade or so ago was a huge step. And now with the acquisition of the transmission assets to help us better manage the cost, I'd put those in the top 3. However, I'd be remiss if I didn't include the mutual aid program and what OMEA and APPA does for us on the political fronts.
There's so many things that have happened in AMP's history that were it not for those events, we wouldn't be where we are today. So it's difficult to narrow it down to 3. So I'm going to categorize the AMP's history into 3 phases instead, all of which have been absolutely critical to the organization's success. And the first one of those is recognizing and rallying around the benefits of joint action. And then the second one of those are the foundational legal, regulatory, and legislative victories. So we decided we could work together. Our members did, our founders did, and then got to the business of fighting for the rights that they needed in order to be successful. The last phase has been strategic growth, and that is we have gotten stronger by having members across 9 states, by having such a diverse portfolio, by having such a great group of subject matter experts on our staff. It's given us a stronger presence in the industry, a stronger voice in policy, and so I would put that 3rd phase as strategic growth.
For me, it's always been about support for the members. I wanted to see us develop more behind-the-meter generation options. I want us to continue evaluating cost and economies of scale that the organization can bring to its members, and to support the industry transitions we're dealing with back home to deal with climate-related challenges. Really, in the end, I want to increase member value and provide high-value services.
I identified 4 areas that I thought were important to me to focus on, and that was engaged and equipped members, engaged in high-performing workforce, operational, financial, and administrative excellence, and then industry and policy relevance. Pretty much runs the gamut of everything that we need to be focusing on, and those will continue to be focuses for me going forward.
It's about the members. Our day-to-day challenges are ever increasing back home. We need a solid bench, and we need strong advocates in areas where we don't have expertise in. And I believe in surrounding yourself with good people that know you and that you can trust.
It was really important to everyone on the executive team and to the board that we have a very member-centric mission and vision, which we do. We really need to play a role in helping our members assess what's happening in the industry and decide which things are priorities, what direction their systems want to go, what the best decisions are for them with all the changes that are happening in the industry. And then keep in mind the importance of joint action.
These strategies that we've developed will help the members sift down to the specifics they need to help them adapt to their individual needs and concerns back home. And I also believe that they'll strengthen our respect in the industry and in the political arenas that we operate in, as well as supporting what we need to accomplish back home.
We need to help members say, here are the things we need to focus on. Here's what makes the most sense for our systems right now. And how do we best go about doing that? And that's not one size fits all. We have a very diverse membership.
I think what's ahead for all of us is just dealing with the change of technology. It's increasingly difficult for us to keep up with the existing technology, let alone tomorrow's technologies. As we look to shifting into this decarbonized world related to the climate change strategies that are coming out, we need to retain seats at the planning and decision-making tables. We need to be engaged, and we must be proactive and more united if we are to hold on to the local control part of our being.
I don't think that the founding members of AMP thought AMP would be where it is today when they envisioned AMP 50 years ago. So it's very difficult to say where I think we're going to be 50 years from now. In addition to very engaged members, an engaged board, and a really dedicated team of employees, AMP also has some really sophisticated partners that we work with nationally. And by working with these groups, we're able to more quickly sort of assimilate and sort through the information about what's going on in the industry. So I do think those partnerships are going to play an important role going forward. I have every bit of faith that AMP is going to be in a great place in 50 years because of all the people that are going to come after all of us who are in the industry today. And they're going to feel the same way about public power, about AMP, that those of us that are here now today do.